Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lily Marlene's Blur of Color. As you can see, I got my hair did yesterday. So that was right in the process of filming this video. So the first two parts of this video will be with pink hair. The third one will be with purple hair, which is also this look. And just a little disclaimer, I've pre-filmed some videos, so in the future you will see more videos of me with pink hair. But there will be eventually videos with purple hair. Anyway, let's come to the point of this video. I've played around a little bit with the Oden's Älva 2 eyeshadow palette, and I've done 3 looks with it. At the end of the video, I'll give you my thoughts about this palette. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this and the 2 other looks, stay tuned, keep on watching and have fun. Let's dig into the first look. As eye primer, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and I'm applying that with the 300 Deluxe Crease brush from Real Techniques. And since I will be using this eyeshadow primer in all my looks, I'll just show it this time, and in the other 2, I just have that eye primer on. Well, we all know how to apply eye primer, so you can see it here, and then the rest you have to imagine. I'm starting out with blue Peafowl and a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm applying this in the inner part or in a half of my crease. On the outer half of my crease and on the outer half of my eyelid, I'm applying Peach Juice with the same brush, and I must say the camera doesn't do this shade justice at all. In real life, it's just such a bright peachy color. So on here, it just looks orangey, but in real person, it's a stunning color. And since I forgot that I wanted to do Peafowl on my lid as well, I'm just doing it now. On my lid, I'm going in with Crystal and the Morphe M124 brush on top of Peach Juice. On the inner half of my lid, I'm applying Blue Bubble with the same brush, and I must say those 2 shimmers are just very nice. To deepen up my crease, I'm going in with Coffee and a Morphe M506 brush. And in the end, I wasn't quite satisfied because it was kind of too warm toned for me. So I changed a little bit up, you'll see. But I think in the end, I just should have stayed with this color. This look, well, you'll see. On my lower lash line, I'm going back in with Peach Juice. As my brow bone and inner corner highlight, I'm using the Mono shade from the Oden's Eye Soul Mono palette. And I'm applying this with the number 10 pencil brush from the BHCosmetics Lavender Luxe set. Well, and since I thought I kind of messed it up with coffee, I wanted to get in with a little bit of a cooler tone shade, so I chose Sis from the Wahala palette. Yes, I think I just made everything worse, or, well, like we say in Germany, ich habe es verschlimmbessert. So, this look, I guess this is my least favorite one of these looks I'm doing in this video, so just bear with me. As my liquid eyeliner, I'm using the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I think this improved my eye look quite a bit. In my waterline, I'm using the shade Linen from the NYX 4 Whites. And as mascara, I'm using 2 coats of Bechdel Bang. And here's the finished first look. Yes. I don't know what it is with this color combination of light blue and pink. I've done a video with a similar color combination before, and I didn't end up liking that one either, so I guess in the future I just should stay away from light pink and blue together looks. So yeah, I mean, it's not a thing of the quality of the shadows, it's just a thing of the color combination that I chose that I don't like. So, well, let's move on to the next look. For the second look, I'm starting out with green tea and a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm applying it first in my crease and then also on my lid. And after that, I'm just blending it outward. My lower lash line also gets some green tea. To deepen up my outer V and my crease and parts of my lower lash line, I'm going in with Coffee, and yes, this time I like this shade together with the other shade, so On the inner 2/3 of my eyelid, I'm going in with Green-Elves and a Morphe M124 brush, and oh my, this color, On the outer third of my lid, I'm going in with Copper Red, and wow, this shade looks much redder on the eye than in the pan, and it's just gorgeous, and it was much prettier than I had expected from just looking at it in the pan. So, Good color there. In my inner corner and on my brow bone, I'm using the shade The Second from Touch of Glam Beauty. And it's something for a different video, but this shadow is just so shiny. Just wanted to mention it. And I'm applying this with the BHCosmetics Lavender Luxe Set number 10 pencil brush. For my black line, I'm going in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. In my waterline, I'm using the shade Honeydew from the NYX 4 Whites. On my lips, I'm using the Clarity Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Cranberry Frog, and I think this smells like chocolate, so yeah, it is a very nice dark brown shade, and I think it fits quite nicely to the coffee shade. And here's the second look. I really like this one. And yes, this time I really do like the shade Coffee together with the rest of them. This fits quite nicely, and wow, was I surprised about, what was it called? Copper Red. Wow, this is just, yeah, all the shimmers in here are all just stunning. But I think my favorite still is Green-Elves. So yes, let's get into the next look. To start the third look, I'm using Aquamarine and a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm applying this in the inner half of my lid and crease. Next, I'm going in with blue Peafowl on the outer half of my lid and crease. On the middle part of my lid, I'm using Sapphire and a Morphe M124 brush. On the inner third of my lid, I'm using Blue Bubble. And on the outer third of my lid, and to deepen it all up, I'm using Deep Sea. On my lower lash line, I'm also using blue Peafowl. As my inner corner highlight, I'm using Touch of Glam Beauty the 4th, and I'm applying it with the BHCosmetics Lavender Luxe Set number 10 pencil brush. As my brow bone highlight, I'm using the shade Oden from the Oden's Eye Älva 2 highlighter palette, and I'm applying it with the same brush as my inner corner highlight. In my waterline, I'm using the shade Analog from the Lethal Cosmetics Side Effects Gel Liners, and I'm applying this with the Morphe E29 brush. And for my liquid eyeliner, I'm using the NYX Epic Ink Liner. For my lashes, I'm using NYX Worthy Hype and Waterproof. On my lips, I'm using the Clarity Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Party Crasher, and this one really smells like pink bubblegum. I like it. It's not as shiny of a lip gloss, it's more like a satiny finish, but I do like that, I must admit. And here's the finished third look, and I must say this definitely is my favorite one of the 3 looks I've done in this video. So yes, I do really like blue on myself. So let's talk a little bit about the palette, which looks like this, as you've seen in the video a few times, I guess. I really like the shimmers in here, so there's nothing to say about them, or nothing bad to say about them. They're very cool. The copper red was definitely more red than it appeared in the pan, which was nice. I like that. Little surprise. I didn't use the 2 pressed glitters in here because they're just not my thing. I had some troubles with, I think it was blue Peafowl. This one right there. It didn't want to work or be worked by me as easily as the other mattes. I had to give it a little bit more love, and it worked out then fine, but just have it back in your mind or back in your head that it doesn't work as quickly as others. Yes, my dogs are running around in the background, so you have to live with the little tripling and fighting sounds. Anyway, yeah. The palette itself is very beautiful. The color scheme is very versatile, as you already have seen in this video. And I'll definitely be playing around with it more in the future. There's still a color combination that I definitely want to do, but not in this video, just in one of the next ones. Yes. There's one weird thing that I've noticed the first time playing it. I think I mentioned it in my first impressions video. Throughout the day, it feels like the shadow is creasing on me really badly, but whenever I checked in the mirror, it did not. So this happened with all 4 looks that I've done. That's kind of weird, but better this way than the other way around. So yes, all in all, I really like this palette, I really like this color scheme, and I really like those shimmers. So yes, I'll definitely give them a thumbs up, and I can recommend buying it if you like a colorful scheme and a versatile palette. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!